This is an excerpt from the Video Encyclopedia of 9-Ball and 10-Ball, a 5-DVD instructional series organized as shown here. This is an example clip from Disc 5 that covers the advanced principles, shots, and strategies important in 9-Ball and 10-Ball. Here's a good example where a direct carom off the 7 with a thin hit into the 8 would send the 8 short of the pocket. However, the 7 is frozen to both the cushion and the 8, so if I hit a little more of the 7, it will push the 8 out a little so the carom will pocket the ball. Here it is. I would show this again in slow motion, but the action of the shot is unfortunately a little too fast to see. Here's a similar example, but this time the cue ball caroms off the 7 and then the cushion to hit the 8, which is moved slightly by the 7. Here it is again in slow motion. Now let's look at some shots where a ball must compress a cushion to get the necessary action. This is a classic example where the 7 is frozen to both the 8 and the cushion, so one might think it is impossible to hit the 7 without the 7 bumping into the 8 after rebounding off the cushion. However, with enough speed, the 7 compresses the cushion enough to allow it to clear, in this case to bank the 7 in the far corner. Here's the shot. Again, the action of the shot is too fast to see in regular slow motion. Here's another shot not possible without compressing the cushion. The 6 is frozen to both the cushion and the 8, so it looks like there is no way to combo the 8 into the corner. However, with enough speed, the 6 will compress the cushion enough before hitting the 8 to change the angle of the hit. Here it is. Freezing the video frames, we can see the action of the shot. Here, you can see the blur of the 6 as it compresses the cushion and comes into the 8 at the right angle. And here, we can better see the line at which the 6 comes off the cushion. Here's the shot again. Did you notice that the 6 followed the 8 at about the same speed? And does this seem unusual to you? And can you explain why this happens? Here's some close-up, slow-motion video to help see the answer. Here, the 6 is compressing the cushion. Now the 6 is hitting the 8 while the cushion is still compressed. Now the 8 is gone, and the cushion continues to push the 6 toward the 8. This push is why the 6 follows the 8. Here it is again. And here's the shot once more. For more information, visit the website at drdavebilliards.com/vent. There, you can view video excerpts and see a detailed outline of the entire Vent series.